There is a man right now who is trying to reach you. He has been trying for longer than you know. Not with a call, not with a message, not with the words you have been waiting to hear. He is trying in ways that do not make a sound. He is trying in the middle of the night when no one is watching. He is trying inside his own mind where no one can hear. He is trying with every thought of you that he pushes down during the day and every feeling that comes flooding back the moment the world gets quiet. Something keeps stopping him, and what stops him is not what you think. It is not that he does not care. It is not that he forgot. The thing that keeps stopping him is something deep inside him that he does not fully understand. Something old, something heavy, something that was there long before you came into his life. Take a deep breath right now and hold it for a moment. Then let it go slowly. What you are about to hear has been traveling through silence and divine timing to find you right here, right now. This is not an accident. Your soul asked for this message, and now it is here. Welcome to Soul Signal. Subscribe now and turn on all notifications so you never miss when the universe has something to share with you. I need you to hear something before we go any further. What you felt between you and this man was not in your head. You did not create it out of nothing. The way his energy changed when you were close, the way something between you felt different from anything else. That was not your imagination playing tricks on you. That was real, every bit of it. And I need you to trust that, my dear. Do not let anyone tell you otherwise. He felt it too. He still feels it right now. And that is the very thing that is tearing him apart. Because he wants to come to you. He wants to say the things that have been sitting inside his chest for so long they feel like part of him now. But every time he gets close to reaching out, something grabs him from the inside and pulls him back. Something whispers that he is not enough, that he waited too long, that whatever he says now will never be enough to match what he feels. And so, he stays quiet, and the quiet is eating him alive. If this message is already hitting something deep inside you, close your eyes for 1 second and whisper yes. Not for me, not for the screen, for your own spirit. Let it know you are paying attention. Let me show you what is happening inside this man right now, because the outside tells you nothing. On the outside, he looks fine. He shows up where he needs to show up. He talks when he needs to talk. He keeps everything moving like a man who has it together. But nothing is together. Everything inside him is scattered. Everything feels like a room where the lights went out and he is reaching for something in the dark, and the only thing his hands keep finding is the empty space where you used to be. He picks up his phone every day and opens your name. Not to call, not to write, just to look at it, just to feel something. Your name on his screen is the closest thing he has to being near you. And he stares at it the way a person stares at a photograph of a place they can never go back to. He has written you messages, real ones, ones where everything came pouring out, ones where he said the truth he has been swallowing for months. And then he read them back and deleted every single one. Not because the words were wrong, because no words felt big enough, because he is terrified that anything he sends will land in silence, and that silence would break the last thing inside him that is still holding together. Carl Jung once said that what you fight against only grows stronger. That is his life right now. The more he pushes you away in his mind, the deeper you settle into every corner of it. He is in a war with himself, and he is losing, because you cannot win a fight against something that is true. You might be feeling his energy right now, a sudden pull in your chest that shows up without warning, his face in your mind at a time that feels too exact to be random, a heaviness that is not yours, but sits so close you cannot tell where it starts. Those are not random thoughts. That is his soul reaching across the distance because his voice cannot. And your soul hears it. It has always heard it. Because the two of you are connected by something that was written long before either of you had a name for it. A soul agreement. A thread that was tied before this life began. And no amount of silence can cut a thread that was never made by human hands. What you felt was not something you made up to comfort yourself on lonely nights. It was not your mind filling in what you wanted to see. The pull between you and this man has always been real, and it is still real right now, in this very moment, even though neither of you has said a word. The universe has been sending you signs. Maybe you have seen his birthday on a clock. Maybe a number keeps showing up in places that make no sense. Maybe you walked into a room and smelled something that pulled you straight back to a moment with him, and your whole body went still. Those are not accidents. The universe does not repeat things for no reason. It repeats them because it needs you to pay attention. If you have been feeling something you could not explain lately, something that felt like it was coming from outside of you, hold your hand to your chest right now and breathe into it. Your body knows what your mind is still catching up to. If you know who this message is about, type the first letters of his name in the comments right now. Not his full name, just the letters. Let the universe hold them for you. He sits across from other people and feels nothing. He hears other voices and they sound flat. He looks for something in every face and it is never there. Because no one makes the world feel quiet the way you did. No one sees through him the way you could. No one makes the noise stop. You were the only person who ever made him feel like he could stop pretending and just be. And he did not understand what that was worth until it was gone. There is a moment he keeps going back to. Not a big one, a small one. Maybe it was the way you looked at him when nobody else was paying attention. Maybe it was a night where everything felt easy and time did not exist. Maybe it was something you said that cracked him open and made him feel safe in a way he had never felt before. He goes back to that moment every night. He holds it like something fragile that he is afraid to drop. And every time he returns to it, the distance between then and now feels wider. And the ache gets heavier. And the voice inside him that says, "Go to her," fights. The voice that says, "You are too late." And every day, those two voices tear him apart and he stays frozen. Because standing still feels safer than stepping in the wrong direction. But standing still has a price. And the price is you. And while his world is falling apart in slow motion, something has been rising inside you. Something quiet. Something holy. You stopped waiting. Not with anger, not with a door slam. With something much quieter. You stopped checking to see if he reached out. You stopped reading meaning into every silence. You stopped asking what you did wrong when the answer was always nothing. You started hearing your own voice again, not his silence, your voice. And what it said was enough. I am enough. This is enough. I do not need someone to choose me to know that I am worth choosing. You did not become this person overnight. It happened one decision at a time, one night where you chose rest instead of tears, one morning where you looked in the mirror and liked what you saw without needing anyone to agree, one moment where you realized that a love that makes you beg is not love at all. You stopped shrinking so he could feel comfortable. You stopped carrying weight that was never yours. You stopped explaining your worth to someone who should have known it without being told. And you did all of that without losing your softness, without becoming hard, without closing your heart. That is rare, that is sacred, and the universe sees every bit of it. The angels see it. Every force that ever guided you is standing behind you right now, whispering, "Keep going. You are on the right path. You have always been on the right path. And the light you carry now is brighter than anything you have ever held. Not because someone gave it to you, because you found it inside yourself when the whole world went dark. And I need you to hear this one more time. What you had with this man was real. The love was real. The pain was real. And the growth that came out of it is real too. You did not waste anything. Every moment of it built the person you are right now. And that person is someone worth fighting for. You always were. If you have already started choosing yourself, even though part of you still hurts, type, "I am choosing me" in the comments. Say it out loud if you need to. Those words are medicine for your spirit. He can feel this change, even from a distance. Something that used to reach for him has gone still. Something that used to wait has moved on. Not with cruelty, with peace. And that peace is the thing that scares him more than your anger ever could. Because your words he could argue with. Your tears he could wait out. But your peace, your calm, steady peace, that is something he has no answer for, and it shakes him deeper than anything you have ever said. He feels the door closing, not fast, not loud, slowly, gently. The way the last light leaves the sky before night takes over, and he knows that once it closes all the way, he may never find it open again. If this message is reaching the version of you who has already started walking forward, who has already started choosing yourself even though it hurts, put both your feet flat on the ground right now. Feel the floor hold you. That is the universe reminding you that you are supported even when it feels like you're standing alone. Something keeps stopping him from reaching you, and I need to tell you what it is, because it was never about you. Not once. When he was young, something happened. Something that left a mark so deep he stopped looking at it a long time ago. Maybe someone left before he was ready to be left. Maybe a door closed on him before he even knew what was on the other side. Maybe he reached for someone, and they were not there. And that empty hand taught him something no child should ever have to learn. That love is not safe. That opening up means getting hurt. That the softer you are, the more it costs you. So he built a wall, not with his hands, with his silence, with his distance, with every feeling he swallowed instead of speaking. And the universe watched, and the universe waited, because the universe knew something he did not. It knew that the wall he built to protect himself would one day become the wall that kept him from the one person his soul was always meant to find. And then you came along, not by accident, by design, by soul agreement. You did not push. You did not force. You just showed up with an open heart and showed him that love does not have to come with pain. And that terrified him, because if you were right then, everything he believed was a lie. And tearing down a belief that kept him standing for years feels like falling, even when falling is the only way to land somewhere real. So he held back. He gave you enough to keep you close, but not enough to let you in. And now, the distance he created is the very thing that is destroying him. Jung once said that until you face your hidden feelings, they will run your life, and you will call it bad luck. This man has been calling it bad luck for a long time, telling himself that things just did not work out, that the timing was off, that maybe some people are not meant to stay. But his soul knows the truth. The only thing that ever stood between him and you was him. Please close your eyes for a moment right now. Not long, just 3 seconds. And when you open them again, know this. You did not lose him because of something you did, and he did not lose you because of something you are. He lost you because he could not get out of his own way, and you chose yourself because your heart got tired of waiting for someone to meet you where you stood. Both of those things can be true at the same time. Something is shifting now. The wall inside him is cracking, not from outside, from inside. Because the love he feels for you has been locked in a space that has run out of room. It is pressing against every excuse. It is pushing through every fear. It is filling every silence until there is no silence left to hide in, and the universe is helping it crack. The universe has been placing signs in his path, moments that bring you back to him when he least expects it. A song, a scent, a stranger who laughs the way you laugh. The universe is not being gentle about it anymore. It is done waiting for him to figure it out on his own. He is running out of places to hide. And the thing that kept stopping him is losing its grip. The pain of staying quiet has become bigger than the fear of speaking up. And when that shift happens inside a person, everything changes. Not slowly, all at once. Like a dam that holds and holds and holds until one crack turns into a flood. Something is coming. You might already feel it. A shift you cannot explain. A warmth that shows up at strange hours. A dream where he says the things he has never said in the waking world. A feeling deep in your bones that something is about to move. Trust that feeling. It is not wishful thinking. It is your soul telling you what is already on its way. Maybe it will be a message at an hour that doesn't make sense. Maybe it will be words that come out shaking because he doesn't know where to start. Maybe it will be him standing in front of you with no plan and no perfect speech, just truth. The raw kind, the kind that has no polish because it has been buried too long to come out clean. But hear me, my dear. Even when that moment comes, you do not owe anyone your peace. You get to decide what you let in. You get to choose who gets access to the life you have built with your own hands. Your healing is not a door that anyone gets to walk through just because they finally decided to knock. If he comes to you, your body will know before your mind does. You will feel if his words carry something real or just fear. You will know the difference between a man who is afraid of losing you and a man who is truly ready to love you. Those are not the same thing. And you know that now. If you feel something shifting right now as you hear these words, type shifting in the comments. Let the energy of this moment be marked. Let the universe know you felt it. You are not someone who waits by the window hoping to be chosen. You are someone whose love was so honest and so steady that it woke something up inside another person that nothing else could reach. And that person is now fighting the hardest battle of his life. Not against the world, against himself, against every wall he built to keep love out. And the thing that started that battle was not his pain. It was yours. It was the moment you stopped reaching for him and started reaching for yourself. That is what changed everything. You were not wrong for loving him. You were not wrong for staying as long as you did. You were not wrong for hoping. And you were not wrong for walking away when hope was all you had left. Whether he breaks through that wall tomorrow or next month, you do not wait. You keep living. You keep growing. You keep becoming everything you were always meant to be. Because whatever is meant for you will not ask you to shrink. It will not make you wonder. It will meet you standing up with your eyes wide open. If this message reached you at the exact moment you needed it, type "the universe knows" in the comments. Let those words be your signal back. Something keeps stopping him, but something stronger is pushing through, and you will feel it when it arrives. Not in your mind, in your bones, in your chest, in that place inside you that has always known this was real. Share this with someone who is carrying this same weight tonight. Like this video so the universe can send this message to every heart that needs it. Subscribe to Soul Signal and turn on all notifications so the next signal reaches you at the right moment. Before you go, hear one last thing. He is closer to reaching you than he has ever been. What kept stopping him is breaking apart, and the love that has been locked inside him will not stay locked much longer. You can feel it right now, and he can feel it too.